All right. Goalies go, please win. Yeah, this one, big one. We need a huge game here from the Leafs. Really want to see a W. No George. Yeah, it does feel. I mean, like it's like half of a must win, half not. Obviously, big momentum would go to Florida if they win this one, but also as long as the Leafs just win their home games, they're fine. So it does kind of feel like a must win, though. Well, like it is and it's not. Every game now is a must win, like kind of, but like not really. Obviously, they don't have like every game gets more and more important as you go on. If they lose tonight, that doesn't mean they lose the series, but it does make it a lot harder, for sure. Is that celebrating Mother's Day? Made it back home. Wasn't missing this. Yeah, sorry, Mom. Gotta watch my boys play. Yeah, for sure. The rest after ending a series fast, yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, man, I really hope so. I really hope they win tonight. It would be very, very nice for sure. You guys see that? Well, first of all, the the Oilers Vegas game last night. Riley Smith scoring with 0.4 seconds left to go in regulation. And just a tip in by Draisaitl that caused the win. That's unbelievable. I saw some people dunking on Skinner. I can kind of understand it because he comes out so far, and there's the one angle above the net that you just can't see him in whatsoever, and it's very funny. But like, he knows there's like 2 seconds left in the game. He's just trying to make sure there's no angle whatsoever. It's a tough look because they do get scored on, but like the puck wasn't going in unless Draisaitl tipped it. And then there was that kicking motion in the game earlier. Dallas. I kind of just saw a little bit of it, but I don't know how that's a goal. I have no idea how that's a goal. I hope, yeah, Austin Matthews can get a shot back. Yeah, it would be very nice. I know that was a huge talking point over the past couple of days is Matthews. Yeah, it would be nice for him to score some goals for sure. Hi, Nick. We need Brick Wool to be an absolute Brick Wool tonight. Yes. I mean, for Wool, the only one that's not great last game is the fourth goal. The Gadjevich goal, which, I mean, like, that's still a difficult one because Nosek shot it. It was a bit of a screen. And Gadjevich tips it. But still, you would like... it's the one that looks the worst out of all of them. It's the Rat King's birthday, so the Maple Leaf Killer's a year older. Yes. I know that it's his birthday today. Thank God he's a year older. He's one step closer to not having to fucking play him anymore. God. Hey, Marchand. Connor McDavid is the only but he's not forward anymore. Yeah. I mean, hey, man. They could probably use McDavid in net. What the hell? Why did I get pinged? Oh, that's why. Okay. Hey, I haven't seen much of Matthew Tkachuk in this series. Shh, shush. There's a reason I haven't talked about him. Shush. He's injured though. He's 100% injured for sure. But let's not say too much about him. I mean, he made the one play on the third goal last game, along the boards. He got it to Bennett, who was able to get it to Verhaeghe. Yeah, shut up. Can't say that. All right. I got to Florida at 3 a.m., so I decided not to go to the game today. Oh, yeah. Right. That's too bad. How long are you staying there for in Florida? If you score tonight, it's my fault. Sorry. We'll see. We'll see how much I blame you. Till the 21st. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you don't get another chance to go to a game, because that would mean that the Leafs are going to lose one of the next 2 games. I would rather that not happen, but maybe I'll say something different at the end of tonight. We're going to Miami on the 19th. All right, there's a one draw by Matthews, which Matthews has been doing a very good job at draws. His face-off percentage has been, I mean, I guess I haven't looked at it specifically, but I feel like it's been very good. Tanev can't keep it in. Here comes Brad Marchand, tries to make a move, and he's stopped by McCabe. Now McCabe will give a hit there to Marchand. As Nyes docks down Lindell, the fans wanted an interference call. Tanev getting pressured here. Lindell tried to take the puck to the net, and Matthews intercepts the pass to Luosterainen. Nylander across to Pacioretty. Pacioretty will just dump it in. Nylander tried to send it in front. It goes off the skate of Mikkola. Tavares jumping on it. Pacioretty working up against Marchand, and Barkov will take it out. So, the big change that Paul Maurice did last game was changing the Lindell line to go up against the Matthews line instead of the Barkov line to do that. So, we'll see if the Leafs have any counter to that. Oh, now here comes the Panthers. Barkov to the front, and Joseph Woll stops it as Pacioretty goes barreling into the post. I'd love to have a chance to go to a playoff game. Yeah, unfortunately at this point in time, I for my sake, I hope that you don't have a chance, but it's only because that would mean that the Leafs have won. So, Dylan Gunther, future senator, yeah, could be. All right, Domi, he wins the draw against Sam Bennett, and that one lifted high. A little surprised they didn't make any lineup changes. I was kind of expecting McMahon to come out. He just has not been doing too much, unfortunately. It's sad because I like McMahon a lot. I want him to do something, but for Hagee, he takes a hit, but makes the play. Now Bennett comes in, shoots, stopped by Joseph Woll. Now that one played back to center. Ekblad trying to send the Leafs right back in. Now that one comes out. Here's Domi. He almost had an opportunity to come away with it, and he takes a high sticking call. Oh, Domi. Domi should have poked it forward. He was late in his shift, and he doesn't. He tries to kind of go back, and he tried to lift his stick over the head of Tkachuk, and he clips him. Yeah, I mean, that's a penalty. Fuck, man, dude. That's... Domi just takes such shitty penalties. Such shitty penalties. Gone to 3 playoff games. One in 2014. That went to a triple OT. Game 2 in 2016. Game 7 in 2016. Damn. That's pretty sweet. I've been to... Leafs win the draw. McCabe having some issues getting it out. Marner chips it to the line. It's kept in. Here's Verhaeghe. Walks in, gets it across. Shot there by Jones. And I don't think that one ended up reaching Woll. think it was blocked in front. Kachuk back to the point. Reinhardt down for Kachuk. It hopped over his stick, but it comes to Barkov. McCabe checking Kachuk. Now it's back up top. Barkov with the shot, blocked by Tanev, and that one is played out. Leafs get a couple changes here. Barkov moves in, though, sends it across for Hagee, shoots, saved there by Joseph Woll, and Carlo will clear. I don't think Joseph Woll actually saw that, but it hit him right in the crest. Minute and 4 seconds left to go on this penalty kill for the Leafs as Rodriguez gains the zone. Ekblad knocked down. Carlo trying to stop the cycle. Benoit helping him out as well. Now it's sent to the near side. Marchand trying to race after it, and he does get there to keep it in. Now it's played down low. Hops over the stick of Rodriguez. Bennett tried to play it to Carlo. It missed him. Now Bennett on the far side. Here's in front, but Rodriguez just misses that. Shot by Schmidt goes wide. Bennett back for Schmidt. Down for Ekblad. Jarnkrok trying to pressure Bennett there. Ekblad on it again. Lift pass to Schmidt. There's a shot by Bennett. Goes just wide of the net. Bennett on it once more. Holds on to Schmidt. His shot. And that one's tipped wide. Now Nice comes away with the puck and trying to get around Schmidt, but he'll do enough just to kill off the penalty. Nice. Good forecheck here. He's somehow able to get it back. Ekman-Larsson across. Riley tips it down low. Nylander sent it to Tavares. That shot deflects high and wide. Ekman-Larsson, Riley with the shot tipped, and Bobrovsky gets the save on it. Tavares on it once more to OEL. Nylander, he blows a tire and it's chipped out. Damn it, Willie. Florida's buzzing. Yeah, it was the power play. Lawton. His shot, and that's gloved by Bobrovsky as Florida really does not like Lawton. I don't know what he did to really get in their kitchen, but he has. Santa Ghost Pirates making a pick alternate jersey next season. Could be fun. There's a block by McCabe. And then Barkov blocked by Tanev. Already 3 block shots for the Leafs, 2 for the Panthers. That was a good PK for the Leafs. And that draw won by Lawton. Lorentz to Tanev. Down for Holmberg. Did I just hear Knives went to the locker room? Oh, God. Lawton, he takes a check. Holmberg trying to work his way in front. It's poked away from him. Now Greer. He'll chip it in. And Gadjevich throws a big head on McCabe. He was expecting it, though. It's played out. Is that going to be enough for icing? It is. I'm waiting for the white smoke to come out of the UCs to say that the Blackhawks have selected a new head coach. It's just the Pope. They'll just select... The Pope is going to be the Pope, and he's going to be the Blackhawks head coach. Double duties. Barkov wins the draw. Jones to Mikla. That one off of Lorentz. Another opportunity. Save. Woll. Oh, that one just missed the net as Reinhardt had Woll sprawling. Man. So a bad icing from the Leafs that had their fourth line out there. And it was a mixed up fourth line as Lorentz or Jarnkrok was on the penalty kill, so Holmberg Marner up ahead. Here's McMahon. He gets knocked down by Ekblad. As Nyes, I don't know if he's back on the bench now, but yeah, Nyes wasn't ready to go for this shift. Hopefully he's back. Domi's pass across. That one's deflects and goes out of play. So that one comes to Reinhardt. And that one just goes high. He just missed the net. So Leafs able to kill off an early power play for the Panthers on a really bad penalty by Domi. Panthers have had a few chances. Leafs had a couple there as well. I hope you guys didn't hear that. That was gross. Sorry. Frank Nazar is a future Ottawa Senator. I mean, could be. A lot of future Ottawa Senators, though. It drives me nuts when the Leafs have a chance to clear the puck and then they don't. Yep. That is very frustrating. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I might actually get a Blackhawks jersey made of Pope Leo number 14. It's the game also, Pope looking hacked. Have fun with it. This is the Pope of Chicago. Good. Good. It would be funny. Nazar's not going anywhere, especially on the penalty kill. Like, just take a slap shot on the ice. You won't get in trouble for it. Yeah. Yeah. Tanev was trying to finish his finance degree yesterday. What the hell? That's funny. Okay. So they have another weird lineup of Domi, Yarncroke, and Lawton out there. So they've been cycling through the lines. I mean, they've had this Domi, Lawton, and Yarncroke line out there before. They like it to win draws. There's a shot that goes high. But it's usually on a defensive zone draw. That was just outside the Panthers' blue line, so interesting that they went with this. Lawton brings it through center. Domi will dump it in as Lawton goes after it. Ooh, and Kulikov goes hard at Lawton. Lawton, careful, don't take a penalty there, buddy. He had his arms wrapped around Kulikov. Leafs able to keep it in for a moment. Now Kulikov trying to work his way around Marner. Marner gets it back to the point, and it's just out of the reach of McCabe. Tanev will dump it right back in. Yeah, Nyes is back out there. So good to see. Marner on the forecheck. Marner, careful, buddy. Jeez, that should have been a penalty. But they don't call it. Rodriguez now on the forecheck. Here's Barkov with some speed. Oh, and stop there. Oh, Brad Marchand just rolled over Tanev. I feel like he jumped into that hit, and it was a hit from behind. I don't love that hit from Marchand. Not like it's not really a penalty, but it's just one that I don't love. I feel like that's one you're trying to injure the player. That one's played down. Tavares was getting hooked up. Now, is that going to be an icing call? It will. So, Panthers get an icing call. Still not a fan of the Panthers jerseys. I think they're pretty good. I like them. I like most like the arm secondary logo, especially when you have the assistant captain. Please, hey, please make Seth Jones looks like a complete idiot. I would love that. It would be nice. So Tavares against Lindell. And Tavares loses that one. Ekblad hit by Pacioretty, which allows Tavares to jump on that puck. He gets it to Patches. Tries to send it in front, blocked by Forsling, and Nylander's centering play intercepted by Marchand. Now that one played on Joseph Woll, and he'll hold on. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle, as always. So the Leafs had the Tavares line out there against the Lindell line. Let's see if they put up the Matthews line, because it's the fourth line out there for the Panthers right now. No, they go with the fourth line versus fourth line. Nosek gets waived, so Greer will take the draw. And Lawton wins it. He's trying to play it out, but it's held at the line. Gadjevich to Nosek, back to the point. Schmidt with the shot, and that one goes wide. Gadjevich. He gets checked by Riley. Nosek working it around. Back for Schmidt again. Across for Kulikov. His shot trickles down on Woll as he'll play it into the corner. Now centering play is denied by Riley. And he gets it up ahead and it's played out. Lawton didn't have a stick there. Leafs get it to center, but Schmidt right back in. That is going to be offside as Schmidt tried to leave it for Nosek, but he played it a little bit too far back. Not a fantastic shift from the fourth line. I mean, at least they didn't allow too many chances, but I'm a New York Islanders fan. The best colors is blue, orange, and white. The colors are not bad. McMahon, he's able to one-hand it down into the Panthers zone. He goes off Seth Jones. Now it's Tkachuk. He gets checked there by McCabe. And a big hit by McMahon. And they're going to call a penalty on that. Come on, man. Really? Come on. McMahon's going to go off for boarding. So, Panthers back on the power play. Leafs need a big kill here. I really don't like that call. But, whatever. You gotta kill it. Barkov wins it. Here's Jones with it. Jones to Barkov. Down low. To the far side for Tkachuk. He'll bounce it back. Jones holds the zone for Hagee, who drew the penalty. He gets it to Jones. Barkov with it. His shot. And it's tipped high. I think Reinhart got a piece on that, or maybe Woll did. But Leafs are able to clear it here. Jones will leave it for Reinhart as he gathers some speed through the neutral zone. Leaves it for Tkachuk, and that one's sent to the near side. Nyes on it first, but Barkov comes away with it, plays it down low for Reinhart. He gets demolished by Benoit. Huge hit, and Benoit makes the play to Yarncroke, who will get it out. That is a massive play by Benoit. Delivers the huge blow and gets the puck to his teammate table to clear. Panthers now trying to get right back in. It's the second unit as McCabe didn't know where the puck was. It was behind him. Comes to the line now. Now deep. Here's Marchand with it. Surveying. Gets it to Schmidt, who played it back. It was behind him. Marchand wasn't expecting it. Now Schmidt on it. His slapper. And that one goes high. Marchand can't knock that puck down. And it comes back out to center. Ekblad dumping it in. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty kill for the Leafs. Tanev. Leafs trying to clear. Schmidt just holds the zone. Bennett with it. Tries to make a move around Marner. He's still holding on. Good play by Carlo to sweep it into the corner. Bennett on it again. Back to the line. Ekblad walking in. Down low. Gets it to Bennett. That one blocked by guess who? It's Tanev once more. Now Ekblad fakes his shot. Holding on. Gets it across. Bennett to Schmidt. Ekblad to the middle. Huge save! Joseph Woll coming across. Denying Rodriguez. Brick wall, holy! And the Leafs will clear that puck and they kill off the power play. Massive save by Woll. And that's an icing call. Said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Joseph Woll. What a hit on Reinhart. And then Rodriguez wide open net. Woll comes across with the left pad save. All right, let's get some momentum off of that. 2 big penalty kills, a huge save from Woll, big hit by Benoit, and it's the second line out here. Tavares wins it, but it was in the skates of the ref, so Nylander couldn't pick it up. Comes out to center. Nylander's in the Florida Panthers bench. He couldn't get back on side. Yeah, Nylander's talking to the ref. So here's Nylander. He throws the... Dude, Mikkola opens the bench. So Nylander... Hold on, I gotta see that shit again. What? Okay, Nylander going for the hit on Lindell. And yeah, Mikkola opens the bench as Nylander was delivering the hit. So Nylander goes into the bench partially and is shoved in there by Lindell. All right. Ugh. All right. So 2 penalties. 2 big kills. Let's see if they can get anything off of that. I want to see the Matthews line out there, and I want to see a big shift from them after this commercial break here. That's what I want to see. I would love... It would be very nice if Matthews got a goal. That's why I'm wearing my St. Pat's Matthews jersey. Hoping brings a little luck. Because definitely need some luck to go his way. And there's Matthews, speaking of it. So they're saying playoff struggles, 19 games, 3 goals, 16 points. Or since May 2nd, 2023. His shooting percentage is 3.8. So that's the big factor. So it's the second line that is out there right now. 0 goals, 5 points, and 8 career playoff games against the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, like... There's really not much that you can criticize on the defensive side for Matthews. It's just all about how he hasn't scored. And it's more about how he hasn't even really hit the net that much either. Nylander trying to battle for it. Barkov does come away with it, and he sends it up to Rodriguez. Ooh, that puck bounces. OEL can handle it. Now it comes to the front. OEL, nice poke check there on Reinhart. Barkov, that one slapped to the line and does come out. 2007, the Islanders, my league affiliate with the Breakpoint Sound Tigers and Utah Grizzlies. Oh, that shot saved by Woll. I like the Grizzlies jerseys. Those are pretty nice. They're cool. During Four Nations, Matthews suffered an injury. I wonder if he's still affecting him. Well, he's had an injury all year, right? Like, that's why he went to Germany and he missed the 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it was. Like, they said that he was dealing with something that, like, unless I'm misremembering, to Matthews! And glove stop by Bobrovsky on Austin Matthews off of a hell of a pass by Marner. So Marner comes up with the puck. Oh, wait, no, it's not Marner, sorry. I don't know who that was. Was that McCabe? Yeah, McCabe with the great pass to Matthews. Matthews, unfortunately, has to slow it down. He has to stop up and then fire it, which allows Bobrovsky to have time to come across and make the save. But yeah, like, since the start of the season, they like, unless I'm misremembering, they said that Matthews is dealing with something, and like, it's not something it's going to be affecting him all season. They said he couldn't get it fixed during this season. So, like, we've known this for a while. He was dealing with it all year. That's why he didn't score as many goals. He didn't score the 69 again. Oh my God, they're calling another penalty. Nyes is going to the box for hooking. Wow. Nyes trying to, I mean, it's a hook. It is. I can't deny that is a hook by Nyes on Verhaeghe. So another penalty for the Leafs. They have 3 shots in these 2 power plays so far. Leafs, we need another big kill here. That puck, Lorentz off the side of the net. He can't get it out. Tkachuk with the blast, blocked, and it breaks his stick. Lorentz comes up with it. He holds on. Tried to bank it off the boards ahead to Lorentz. His second opportunity. They do get it in. Connor McDavid, future LA King. He's going to have the Gretzky career path. That'd be funny. Tanev cycles it back to McCabe. And Leafs clear again. Nice clear there. Bobrovsky stops it up behind his net. Jones with it. So Matthews, Marner out there right now on the penalty kill. Minute 15 left to go. Barkov across the line. Tkachuk down low. Now to the point. Jones, he fumbled it. But he was able to get it down to Tkachuk. Here's Reinhardt up high. Down for Tkachuk. Tried to center that. Blocked by Carlo. Matthews can't clear as he was checked. But the puck does end up coming out anyways. That one poked at the line, and Leafs will clear it again. 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Rodriguez gains the zone. It's the second unit out there now for the Panthers. That one played around. Marchand gets it back for Bennett. Bennett turning away from his defender. That one's kicked in front. And now it's played across. Here's Marchand. Try to get it back for Bennett. And it was blocked. And now that pass behind the net. Stopped by McCabe, but he can't get it out. Marchand to Schmidt. Across. Ekblad with it. His shot. And Joseph Woll holds on with 5 seconds left to go in the penalty kill. So Marchand quickly down to Rodriguez. He kicks it. It goes off the post right into the middle for Tanev. He can't clear it. But he was able to get it away from the front of the net. Five seconds left. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left in the period. Lindell loses that draw to Matthews, and OEL off the boards. It goes out of play. Did it go off the boards? Oh, God, dude. He better have not sailed that out. Let's see. Matthews wins it clean and Noel slaps it. That, I think that hit something. No, that goes straight out, dude. Ah! Let's see if the refs catch it. Holy fuck. So another power play for the Panthers. As this one doesn't even finish. The Knives one hasn't finished yet. There's still 2 seconds left. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. The Leafs need to win this draw so bad. Who's out there? Is it going to be Marner? Marner usually is out there, but I don't think he should be out there to take the draw. It's not your face-off guy. It's Lawton. Well, that makes sense. Lawton has to win this one. And he gets it across, but the Panthers with it. Here's the shot by Jones. That one stopped. Now it's dead in front. They score for Hagee. Four power play opportunities for the Panthers in the first period. The refs just trying everything they possibly can to give the Panthers the game. And they finally, after 4 opportunities, get one. The Leafs needed to win that draw. It's just so much more difficult to try and scramble back and figure out who's taking who. It's Verhaeghe on the far side. He's wide open. Barkov to Tkachuk, who sends it across quickly to Verhaeghe. No chance for Woll. Holy fuck. Four power plays in the first period for the Panthers. So Florida will get the first goal here after so many opportunities. Oh, here's Holmberg. He gets around his man. Holmberg to the front. It's tipped away by Bobrovsky. Now Tkachuk coming the other way. Tkachuk holds up. Now gets it to Verhaeghe with a lot of speed. He's working his way around the net. Slowed down by Carlo. The Panthers still on it. That one's tipped wide. Riley trying to chip it out. It does. Get back to center. So we're going to have to play against 9 guys all night, or... Yeah, I don't know. When was the last time that you saw 4... I mean, I'm sure it's happened. But, holy shit. Really? 4 power plays against none in this first period? Panthers haven't taken any. Hey, they haven't done anything at all. Super clean game from the Panthers here. Which they're known for, right? The Panthers known for being a very clean team. That puck dribbles down to Bobrovsky and he'll hold on. So we'll go to a commercial break. I mean, Ekman-Larsson, that is so, I don't know how you sail that over the boards there. It's such a clean win by Matthews, and you just fucking sail it. I mean, I think the McMahon penalty was bullshit, personally. I think the McMahon penalty was bullshit. The Domi one, that one's ass. You can't take that. The Nice one, that's a legit penalty. I mean, the only one that wasn't actually a call, in my opinion, was the McMahon one. That's the only one I would disagree with. But also, whatever. And their power play, or their penalty kill was doing so well, too. The reason that it kind of fumbled is because they didn't get that draw, if they got the draw on that 5-on-3 and cleared it down the ice, they would have been able to reset. They would have been a lot more okay. Still might have given up a power play goal, but they would have been able to actually get, set up, know who's taking who. But because it's a 5-on-3, a little bit of chaos, Knives trying to work his way back, they just lose coverage of their man. I mean, hey, we dominated the game. Last game at the start and we lost. Yeah, that's true. Five goals, 9 points, and 9 career playoff games versus Toronto for Verhaeghe. My chat never lets you swear. What if I change? I might be able to. I'll let you. I'll look at my channel moderation in the intermission here. I never actually touched that at all, so that probably makes sense why makes it not allowed to swear. Not an interference there? No. No interference. It's fine. Channel guidelines, nope. Defaults. Not sure. Matthews against Lundell. Offensive zone pressure or possession, 525 for the Panthers, 225 for the Leafs. But you also have to remember, Panthers have had 4 power plays, so that skews it quite a bit. Leafs are able to get it in. Matthews plays it back to the point. McCabe with the shot. It's tipped in. Bobrovsky has to make the save. Tanev knocks down the puck, but it's back in the neutral zone. Sent up ahead, Marner can't get past Mikkola. Sent down, Tanev is able to play it out. Now Knives and McCabe will get sorted here as Yarncroke comes on. Bennett against Lawton, and now played up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk coming in. He'll stop up, sends it down low. McCabe, ooh, Jesus. Oh, boys! Holy, McCabe fumbled on the pass and it came out front. And Verhaeghe almost had another chance. Now here comes Verhaeghe once more. He'll chip it wide of the goal. Yarncroke to Lawton. Now lifted high. Lorentz trying to jump on that. As him and Kulikov go at it. Kulikov ties up Lorentz so he can't get the puck. Now Rodriguez gets in. Sent over to Nylander. Now Nylander up to OEL. 1 minute left to go here in the period. Once turned over, here comes Reinhart. In! Big blocker saved by Wall. As Reinhart had a lane to the net. Rodriguez comes up with the puck. Ooh, Benoit, sorry. He had him lined up and Rodriguez just dodges the check. Now, Rodriguez to Forsling. Another blocker save by Wool. That's ready. Knocks down Lundell. Marchand digs out the puck. Send it back to Forsling. Plays it in deep. Lundell behind the net. Benoit gets it to Nylander, who will chop it out. 15 seconds left. Ekblad in his own zone, only 10 seconds to go. Now up for Lundell, 4 seconds. Lundell tries to send it to the front. And Woll blockers it away as Luostarinen will get one. Last back check on, or reverse check, I should say, on Holmberg. So Florida does get the opening goal of the game. Shots 15-4 in favor of the Panthers. Once again, though, sort of skewed just because they had 4 power plays. But yeah, it's annoying. I'm gonna say that it's annoying. All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Moderation. Weird, because it says there's no moderation. It's saying not to hold anything. But maybe if I do basic, then I'll be able to approve it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. Ugh. I said that I wholeheartedly question the legitimacy of this league when things like this always seem to happen to us. I mean, it's not... Can't even type shit. I mean, I'm assuming I can. Yep, I sure can. Which makes sense. It'd be weird if I couldn't. Let me see if I can figure it out. Give me a second. That was not a good first. We got to be so much better in the second. We better tell the boys to stay out of the box. I mean, literally, it was just the power plays. It was literally just, like, I thought they played fine when they was 5-on-5. It's just, they had too many penalties. The thing is like, realistically, are they going to call any more penalties against Toronto? Yeah, maybe sign some sticks from the Zebras in intermission. They only want sticks from Marchand. That's the only kind of signed sticks they want. They don't care about anyone else. Maybe look some Zebras then. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Also, I got no idea why you can't swear in the chat, I'll be honest. It looks like you should be able to, so I don't know why it's not working. Unsure. I'll have to look into that later. Maybe I can figure it out. Alright. Well, in the meantime, let's play some puck. As we usually do. Sure, why not? No biggie? Yeah. Still would like it, because I don't really care about the swearing. Doesn't bother me at all. Playing 2-on-2. Oh, damn, he got it around me. He's gonna score, what the hell? My guy just, you know what, that's my bad. It is my bad. My guy did not think that, I guess he thought that I was gonna get the puck, which I did not. I did not. Uh, 2006, the Blackhawks minor league affiliate. Dude, this guy is like so much better than us. With Norfolk Admirals. Johnson Chiefs. Interesting. Never heard of... I've heard of the Admirals. Oh, buddy. You just got walked. How did that go in? I don't know, man. Yeah, the Avs definitely are regretting that trade, for sure. For sure. I mean, they're probably pissed at Carolina for trading him again. Well, had a period, man. He must be so tired. Yeah, he looked... Well, looked good. I mean, obviously, he had literally zero chance on the goal. It was not his fault whatsoever. Yeah, well, yeah, that was not on goal. I mean, literally, like I said, it was just the penalties. That's the only thing that hurt them, in that they looked fine in the 5-on-5. I think they were the better team 5-on-5. It's just when you have 8 minutes of penalties. Well, I guess it wasn't 8 minutes of penalties because they scored probably 30 seconds into that fourth one. But 6.5 minutes of penalties, or whatever you want to say what it was. I'm just gonna let that go past, because if I deflect it in, I'm gonna be pissed. Not gonna dry sidle it. Damn, I was trying to shoot from my side. I'll pull up. Nope. We let Verhage walk out the door because it was basically a 5-on-3. They were just getting back. That's how. It was still, Knives was still getting back. Oh! Well, because, I don't know. Verhage wasn't really Verhage yet. I missed it, motherfucker. Like the WW women's wrestler. Didn't like the Islanders let Verhage walk as well? Am I wrong on that? That one goes in. Oh, it just misses. I feel like there was another team that also let him walk. Does that go in? Nope. This is just misses. Ugh. Just out of my reach. Yeah, we traded him to Grabner, to the Islanders. My boy. It's my goat right there. What the fuck happened to me? Holy, I just got like swung around. I want to make sure that I'm not sitting in front. Fuck me, I didn't get all of it. Oh, god damn it, dude. God damn it. You fucking scored and then dipped. Like, this shit's too easy. Which, yeah, fair. We were getting absolutely destroyed. What the hell just happened to me? If you scored that, I was gonna be pissed. Dude, we both went for it and then both realized the other person was going for it and stopped going for it at the same time, and then realized the other person stopped going for it and went for it again at the same time. There's a big reason why I wouldn't want a team like the Oilers to win the Cup is because I really don't want to see Stan Bowman. I think it would be better for the league. Yeah, that's definitely one reason why I don't want the Oilers to win. There's like 4 different reasons. That's one for sure. It's also the fans would just be really annoying. I don't really want another Canadian team to win the Cup, except for the Leafs. Oh, that's a bad turnover, bro. You can't be doing that. Lift it. Lift the stick. It's okay, Michkov. I'm playing like shit too. Yeah, Leafs are the only team that I care about too. I mean, the Flames are there for me as well, but that's about it. Yay, I did it. I scored a goal. Yippee. Yippee. The little spinorama. Oh god. He wasn't ready off the draw. Come on, man. What are you doing? Why wasn't he ready off the draw? Everyone left me. Alright, well. Guess what? That means I can fucking get some goals. Let's do it. Yippee. Watch this backhand. Boom. Completely missed. Does it have a tracker pocket in the back? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. They all do. Because they're, well, that's so funny. I just fucking, I can't even score an empty net. I was trying to get it over and I fucking see if I can score like this. Nope, way wide. But all made in Canada's do. Hooray, I did it. 107. Yeah, it's got the tracker. This one does too. It's not cut open. But how would I even push it forward from here? So difficult. Connor Hellebuck was like his regular season self last game. Game today, he was back to playoff form. Good road Hellebuck. Road Hellebuck is not good. Road playoff Hellebuck. It's a completely different guy. To be fair, I like how slow I was going. Didn't even realize how slow I was actually going. To be fair, that fucking the kick and goal I think was stupid. That should have not counted. I missed the net on that? Come on, really? I think the goal that was kicked in, I don't see why that counted. Wish we still had Zach Hyman. I missed that. That's crazy. That is so fucking funny. I mean, I do too. We just couldn't afford him, I don't think. Like, he's just too expensive. But yeah, I mean, I loved Hyman. But Nyes is kind of the Hyman replacement. It's not the exact same player, but, you know. Close-ish. Close-ish. Okay, I just want to tie this game before before I have to go. I got a minute to tie it. I can do this. I believe in myself. Can we just beat Marchand in a playoff series for once? It'd be great. It would be very, very nice. Yippee! Hooray! JT Barnett and former Atlanta Gladiators is now a founder and CEO of Creator X. I don't even know what that is. Nas could be better than Hyman in the future. He could be. It's true. It's true. Alright. Game start. Oh god. Oh god. Jump scare. Jump scare indeed. I think Nye's probably, well, it's funny because I think Nye's probably will be better than Hyman, but I don't know if he'll get, like, I don't know if he'll have as many goals as Hyman did last season. Because what was Hyman's final number last season? Let's see. Was it 50? It was 54. Yeah, I don't think Nyes is gonna hit that. I would love it if he did, but that would be a lot. Shot attempts 30-9 in favor of the Panthers, but let's see how the second period goes. Yeah, Kachuk with the assist here. They're doing a little Mother's Day thing. Let's see how the second period goes. Don't think it's going to be as, penalty filled. At least not on the Leafs side. Yeah, first time this postseason a team has had 4 power plays in the first 20 minutes. Which, not too shocking. All right. Let's do this, boys. Let's have a better second period. Let's just not filled with penalties. Lindell will wrap it around. Stopped up by McCabe. Matthews sends it down deep. Marner on the forecheck. Nyes comes up with the puck. Tries to play it back. Now he's trying to battle for it, and it's played out. Tanev. 6:07 was the amount of penalty killing time. Not quite 6:30, like I talked about, but still. Leafs on the forecheck here as Pacioretty is getting his stick held. They're not going to call that, though, because they don't call penalties against the Panthers. Being a little tongue-in-cheek. Oh, Wool. Tried to play that. It goes off his pad. Riley gets it out. Tavares up ahead. Just out of the reach of Nylander. Reinhardt lifts it hard down on Joseph Woll as Bobrovsky Barkov got a little poke at Joseph Woll. When leading after the first period in these playoffs, or since the 2023 playoffs, Panthers have when leading in playoffs since 2023. Jesus, man, I can't read. After the first, they're 15-0. I feel like that's not true. But whatever. There's no shot they haven't lost a game after leading in the first period. But guess we'll see. That one played away from Schmidt. Yarncrook after him here. Now it's played to Bennett. He gets chucked by Lawton, but Kulikov able to get it in. Benoit takes a hit, but is able to keep going. Off the boards and out. Here's Lorentz with it. Lorentz coming in. Tries to get it to Lawton. Comes back for Lorentz. Shot. Save by Bobrovsky. Now Tkachuk on the forecheck here. Tanev to Lorentz. And Yarncrook fell down, but he got it up ahead. Here's Domi in the offensive zone. Stops up. Gets it to Holmberg, but it was in his skates. Oh, man. And now Gadjevich the other way. Sends it to Bennett, and kick save by Joseph Woll. Man, if Holmberg was able to accept that pass a little bit more cleanly, he had such an open lane. God damn it. McMahon will cut off that psycho play. Gets back to center, and now here comes the Panthers. Greer with a slap shot. Kicked into the corner. Centering play goes off of a Leaf player and just wide of the net. Holmberg knocked down, and Panthers will send it right back in. Riley to McMahon, and he got checked. Luosterainen coming up with the puck. Marchand to Forsling, back down. Actually hit the skate of Nosek. Second opportunity does get deep. It comes down, and that's going to be an icing call against the Leafs. I don't think Riley liked that icing call. I didn't love it either. So there's Lorentz. Oh, man, just a shoulder on it was Bobrovsky. I don't even think he really saw it. And then Greer with a great pass, honestly, to Gadjevich, who drops it off for Bennett. And it was a save by Joseph Woll. These players have been out there for all over a minute. Domi will take a warning to get a little bit more time to catch his breath a little bit more. And puck comes off the draw. Then there's a quick shot. I think that went off the side of the net. Marchand gets it to the point. Shot by Mikkola. Save. Now it's loose. The Leafs don't clear it. Jones, he fumbled on that, but is able to play it in. Riley wrapped it around the boards and gets it out. It's going to be another icing call, though. All right, Domi, win this draw. Come on, Domi. Domi taking another warning. Yeah, Leafs almost all been out there for 2 minutes. Kulikov sends it down. Reinhardt to Barkov. Barkov behind the net, trying to work his way around. Sends it back. Reinhardt to Kulikov. Schmidt back for Kulikov. His shot goes off of a stick, but it doesn't get out. McCabe knocks down his man. Barkov picks up the puck. Reinhardt to Barkov. Hopped over his stick, but he's able to get back on it. Leafs just doing everything they can to survive here. Now it's sent down, and that's a good stick by Riley to break that one up and send the puck into the netting. Every single one of those guys was out there for over 2 minutes. They were all just desperate. And it was a cross-ice pass. Oh no, it wasn't Riley's stick. It was McMahon's. So McMahon, a good stick as it was coming to Kulikov on the near side. Able to get it out. So Leafs survive. Now Lundell line out against Matthews. Leafs win the draw. Marner tries to find Nyes, who was streaking up ahead, but it was knocked away from him. Wool plays the puck, wraps it around. Lundell was on it first. Carlo tried to chip it around Lundell, but he knocked it down, played in front. And it comes back to the point. There's a shot blocked. And now Nyes, can he get it up ahead to Marner? He'll chip it down the ice. It's not going to be icing as Marner beats it out. But Bobrovsky came out to play it and get it away from him. Now back in center. Nyes gains the zone, chips it up to Marner. Marner plays it around to the far side where Matthews gets knocked down. And that is going to be a penalty. Luosterainen is going to take the penalty on a drawn call by Matthews. So Leafs finally get a power play opportunity. And there's Luosterainen taking down Matthews. So Matthews, Marner, and Nyes were all out there for 46 seconds, but they will stay on. Paul Fletcher, former Gladiator player, is now head coach of the Flint Firebirds. Cool. 2 for 12 on the series. Tavares does win the draw back. Marner pokes it to Matthews. Matthews to Marner. And his pass intercepted by Reinhart, and he'll clear. Panthers are 26 for 30 on the penalty kill. God, that's a good penalty kill. Nylander to Matthews. Gains the zone. Matthews is knocked down. Tavares trying to help him out. Battle on the boards. Tavares gets it to Marner. He just holds the zone. Now plays it down. Nylander. Back for Marner. Across. Matthews. That shot. Blocked in front. Matthews behind the net. Gets it to Nylander. To Marner. Tavares. On the right circle. Holds on. Now Marner. For Matthews. Matthews holding. Shot. Save. Rebound. It's knocked away. Now it comes back in front. And it's just split wide. Back to the point. Here's Marner with it. To Matthews. Matthews. Holding on. Surveying. He'll switch spots with Marner. Now Matthews up high to Marner. Slap pass. It was deflected by Forsling. He was looking for Tavares. Matthews comes up with the puck. He'll flip it back to Nylander. Nylander to Matthews. Try to make a move. It's stopped and played to the corner. Lundell had that one poked back, but it comes to Nylander. Nylander working his way around Lundell. Nylander back for Marner. Marner works his way around Marchand. Marner holding on, goes behind the net, finds Nylander. Matthews just wide. Nyes on the rebound, can't shove it home. Back for Nylander, holding, shoots. That one's deflected into the corner. Tavares trying to come up with the puck, comes back to Marner. Marner gets it across. Matthews in front, and that one's tipped wide. Now here comes out Luosterainen as the Leafs were making a change. Out of the penalty box. There's a shot by Forsling. Stopped by Ekman-Larsson. Luosterainen with it in the corner. Sends it down for Bennett. Sam Bennett over across. Jones, his shot, and sails high. Pacioretty will carry it out. Plays it across to Domi. McMahon driving. And his shot missed the net. McMahon trying to jump on it again. He'll glove it down, and that's going to be a hand pass. So that power play was basically all in the offensive zone. Leafs with so many opportunities. Puck comes out in front, swatted wide by Nyes. That one, oh man, how did that not go in? That one was so close. Well, if you're looking at a power play to try and get you some momentum, that's one that at least I think does. It should, at least. That is basically as good of a power play that you can have, in my opinion, without actually scoring on it. They had plenty of opportunities, plenty of chances. Marner, Matthews, and Nyes were still out there for the entire 2 minutes after being on for 46 seconds before that. So almost a 3-minute shift for those guys. They came close a few times. Just couldn't find the back of the net. So close. So close. That's crazy that the Panthers are now 27 for 31. Such a good penalty kill percentage. All right. We do need to score. It would be nice. All right. Draw just outside of the Florida zone. 19-12 all-time series record when leading after 2 for the Leafs. Let's hope this is part of the 19 that turns into the 20. Domi. We'll get it for Benoit, who will skate it in. Domi on the forecheck. Nylander's out there as well, so Nylander getting an extra shift here. Probably because he barely played in the first, since it was all like penalty killing. Now Domi comes to the middle, makes a move around his man, but the puck was just out of his reach. Nylander on the forecheck, he'll send it back. And that one, Domi tried to get it back to Holmberg, but I don't know if it deflected or Holmberg just missed it. Shots 21-6 in favor of the Panthers. Lawton tips it in. Now Lorentz and Yarncroke on the forecheck here. Lawton trying to come in, help him out, but Panthers come away with it. And Rodriguez gets around Carlo, tried to send it in front. Oh, and Reinhardt knocks it out of midair, just wide. Barkov with 2 chances. Stopped by Wool. Holy. Carlo gets walked by Rodriguez. So Barkov, he comes away with the puck, finds Reinhardt, and Rodriguez just chips it by Carlo. Riley with a good intercept. It knocks it high in the air. The guy has a shirt that says Leaf Suck. That is so rent-free. Brother, we played you once in the playoffs. That's so funny. And you dominated us. That is hilarious. That is the most little brother syndrome I've ever seen. That's crazy. McCabe, he's on the forecheck here. And he'll poke it to the near side. Nice. Trying to work after it. He'll come up with the puck. Nice. To the point for Marner. His shot is blocked. He has to get back. It's Marchand coming in. The birthday boy Marchand. Knocked away by Marner, but following up is Lindell. Marner, good stick. McCabe knocks on his man. Fans wanting a call. No coming. Nice, careful. He almost took a penalty right there. Marner. Oh, Tanev. A hard hit by Luosterainen. Now it's a lead pass up for Nylander. Nylander trying to work his way around Forsling to the net. Oh, and just couldn't get the quick shot away. His second opportunity, it was just way outside. Did not have a good angle. Bobrovsky made the save. God damn it. Fuck. Now it comes to Pacioretty. He'll chip it there. Nylander with some speed. He comes in. Nylander stopping up. Gets knocked down by Bennett. And that is going to be a call. So Leafs are getting another power play as Ekblad is trying to draw Tavares into something. So here's the defensive plays from Marner as he takes the shot. It's blocked by Marchand. He's tracing after it, and Marner is able to get back. Good stick there. And then the second opportunity, Marner diving and gets a second stick. There's the lead pass to Nylander. What a feed. And he works around Forsling, but it just can't get a good handle on it as he's coming around. It takes too long, and there's a little kick by Bennett. Skate on skate. So the Leafs will get their second power play of the night. Andy Brandt, former Gladiator player and coach, is new head coach of the Madison Capitals. Ugh. You've seen that move from Willie so often where he just cuts to the front and he's usually able to get a shot away. He pokes it a little bit too far. Can't quite get the shot right away. If he gets a better handle on it and he shoots it sooner, it's probably going in, but like I said, since he couldn't really get a good handle on it, he had to wait until he was basically at the far side of the net and Bobrovsky was already over there, so tough one for Willie, but another power play here. They had a really, really good first power play. It just didn't score. So let's see if they can get some like that, but maybe a little bit more positive this time around. All right. It's kind of a dope hat. It's a hard hat with a goal horn on it. So Bennett off for tripping. And refs dealing with something in the ice there. They're trying to fill out a little hole. There's quite a big hole in the crease there. It's basically a skate must have cut through it. It must have, I assume probably Bobrovsky, because I don't think anyone else was in that part of the crease. But yeah, it's a big gap there that the refs are filling in. Yeah, there we go. They got it mostly filled in here. Yeah, so that rut now fixed. All right, now we're ready to drop the puck. It's Tavares against Reinhart. And the ref doesn't drop the puck because he doesn't want to, or linesman, I should say. Now linesman drops it, and Tavares battle for it. Reinhart comes away with it, though. Tavares did win it back, but wasn't strong enough. Now Reinhart trying to work his way in. Here's Reinhart shooting, glove save! Joseph Woll. Leafs, they were a little bit too lazy there. That's... Jesus, guys. They were just They kind of just let Reinhardt skate freely and it allowed Barkov on the far side there a little bit of room, and he sends it right back to Reinhardt in the slot, and Joseph Wohl has to make the big save. Jesus, guys. All right, here comes the Leafs now. They gain the zone. Matthews with it. Sends it down for Nyes. He tried to poke it, but it was sent back the other way. Matthews down low for Nylander. He's getting pressured. Sends it across, but out of the reach of Matthews. Leafs have to reset. Leafs trying to get right back in here. Nylander dumping it in. Now Nosek lifts it above Nylander and out. Not a good first minute of this power play here. And once again, here's Nosek sitting in front. Marchand gets it to Ekblad. Save and rebound. And Leafs are going to get a penalty. It's a tripping call, Marner. Holy fuck, what was that power play, guys? That, I think, may have been their worst power play of the season. Just absolutely awful. As Marner trips up Nosek right in front. The Panthers had 2 shots on that power play. Leafs didn't have anything. I'd rather not go on the power play. Yeah, honestly. I would also rather not be on. I would just rather no penalties. That was a terrible. It's crazy to go from their first power play to that one. That first power play was phenomenal. It was so good. They just didn't score. That one, I don't know if you can have a worse power play outside of getting scored on. Like, that is just terrible. And now it's a 4-on-4. Leafs don't get it out. Marchand with the shot saved by Joseph Wohl. Just terrible. Just terrible. Right, defensive zone draw here for the Leafs. And Lawton wins it. McKay behind his own net here. Oh, and he fumbles the pass. Marchand almost came away with it. Holy fuck, guys. Calm down. Chillax. Lawton with a lot of speed cuts to the middle, and he got checked and lost his stick. Now Lundell coming the other way. He'll stop up. Tried to play it back. It's deflected, but Ekblad able to knock it down. Lorentz just plays it out side of the line. Panthers back with it, though. Leafs trying to make a quick change. Panthers will as well. And the penalty to the Panther player is done. So now they have a 53-second power play. Verhaeghe sends it to the near side. Here's Tkachuk with it. Sends it back to the point. Jones across Verhaeghe. Holds, shoots. And that one goes high. Bennett trying to chip it out. Missed it. Tkachuk sending it in front. Goes off Carlo and wide of the net. Jones holds it in. Leafs trying to get it out but can't. Verhaeghe with it. Down low to Tkachuk. And Verhaeghe had that one skip over his stick and it missed Reinhardt at the line as well. It does come out to center, but the Panthers back in. Puck slides on Wohl. Tkachuk to Verhaeghe. To the point. Jones with it. Reinhardt, a quick across. Shot there. That one goes high. Carlo trying to slam it out, and it does just come out. Penalty is now over. 2 shots on the power play for the Panthers on the abbreviated power play. Now Järnkrok will carry it out. Gets over the line, sends it to Marner. Marner with it. Tried to send it back for Järnkrok, and it missed him. Kulikov. He'll dump it in. Now Rodriguez gets checked. Leafs trying to get it out. It's played right through the middle of the ice. Missed everyone. Now it's out to center. Right back in, though. All right, let's get some offensive zone time here, boys. Riley takes a big hit. Now, Tavares tried to get it to Nylander. Nylander trying to poke it to the front, and he just couldn't get there. Rodriguez up for Forsling. Here come the Panthers. Watch out. Ekblad to Rodriguez. Holding. Makes a move. Shot good. Saved by Woll. No. McCabe to Pacioretty and out. Shot this period 13-5 in favor of the Panthers. Jesus, guys. Now, there's a stop there by Woll again. Oh, and I think that was Lundell. Come on, guys. Get going. Marner, he gets tripped up. No call. Matthews. He has to hold up as Marner was offside after being tripped. Marner knocks it down. Nice. Big check on Jones. Tries to poke it back to the point. It's stopped by Luostarinen. Jones shoves down Nyes. Marner behind the net. Marner to Nyes. Nyes back for Marner. To the point. Benoit across. Tanev down low. Miss Matthews' stick. And Marner's tied up with Lundell. Benoit, quick shot, and he holds on. And Marner gets a stick up high. That's an elbow to the head from Kulikov. How many... this team... I've never seen a team throw more elbows than the Panthers. Every single hit, they throw it like this. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. It's a team full of Jacob Trubas. Like, my God. And yeah, I'm with you. Refs are missing a lot of headshots. Yeah, no, they don't care. I don't know why, but yep, there's just elbows to the heads. It's not a penalty, I guess, in today's NHL for whatever reason. They're fine with it. Doesn't matter if they're leading with their elbow. It's fine, I guess, in their book. Refs are always against Canadian teams. I don't know. I think the refs just suck. I'm not on the big conspiracy of Bettman trying to screw over Canadian fans and Canadian teams. But they do suck. They're pretty bad. We just need to remember we just need one and stay positive. It's true. The rest did their job, then Sam Bennett would be suspended for the series or two. Well, that's not on the refs. That's on Department of Player Safety, which is a whole nother issue. But yes. I don't think he would be suspended for the series, but he should have been suspended for at least something. Leafs win the draw, but it's out of the reach of Riley. So puck comes out of the play, or out to center. Now Lee pass to Riley. He'll knock it down, play it in. McMahon coming after it. McMahon and Holmberg on the forecheck. Puck comes to Domi. Back to the point. There's a shot. And that one's tipped wide. Nosek off the boards and out. Carlo will chip it back to the blue line. It wasn't enough for icing. McMahon trying to come back the other way. Gets around Schmidt. Domi, he tried to center it. /league. Suspended for the series Bennett hurt Stolarz, and Ekblad hit Wool. Worse than Stolarz got hit by Bennett. Yeah, well, look, I mean, I don't think Bennett should be suspended for the series for what he's done. He should have been suspended, but Rodriguez works his way around Carlo, but good play by Tavares, sent back in front, almost goes off Tananen. Now sent back to the point, Barkov, his shot, saved by Wool. Now McCabe, ooh, watch out, here comes Nylander on a breakaway, William Nylander! And a backhand, weak backhand save as Forsling was coming back. Nylander couldn't get a good shot away. Goalies are way more important than a player that can easily be replaced. Yeah, I mean, I agree. But I just, like, yeah, it's a good defensive play by Forsling. That's not a penalty by Forsling. That's just a good defensive play. But like, you rarely see a suspension for a series. Last time that I remember someone being specifically suspended for a series was Kadri. And that's after being suspended the year before against the same team. It was still fucking dumb. Riley tries to send it in front. It goes off a skate. Matthews keeps it in. He gets knocked down and plays it in front. And that will be another penalty to the Panthers, as Matthews got tripped up. All right, better. This needs to be a better power play than the last one, boys. Like 5 years ago, the Panthers did not have this much support from fans for a lot of the 2010s. Always rumors of them being relocated. Yeah, I mean, you could, like, I understand why there is, like, kind of like that conspiracy, but also it's literally just because they're good now. It's just because they're a good hockey team. Like, the reason they didn't get any support for a while is because they were ass. Like, they were not a good team for a while. Like, outside of, like, I'm trying to remember. Well, here's Nyes with it behind the net. Hold on. We'll pause that thought. Nyes, Matthews, Marner, shot. And that gets blocked. He has to rush back as Reinhart's chasing after it. Marner against Reinhart. Reinhart, sharp angle save. Rebound! Oh, and I think that one was blocked. I don't know how that didn't get to Wool. I want to see that again. How did that not get to Wool? Marner back for Nylander. That pass goes off his stick. Nyes will just whip it in. Bobrovsky stops up behind the net, and that allows Forsling to clear it all the way down the ice. Wool out to play it. He has to be careful as Luosterainen was out there in the weeds looking for interception. Leafs will make a change here. Get the second unit with a minute left on the power play. It's dumped in. No sec. Trying to get it out. Comes to the line, and OEL can't hold it. Come on, guys. OEL, that one goes off a stick and out of play. It's like Marchand said before, they can win by hurting their most important players. I mean, yeah. He just said the quiet part out loud. It's not like that's a new thing. It's not like this is something that Marchand or the Panthers have cooked up themselves. That's been literally just how the playoffs work for decades. Oh, it's Marner that comes across and I think blocks it. The Hustling have 1 million followers. Yeah, I doubt that. But thank you. Might be the worst power play in the playoffs. No, their other one was worse. But if you're talking about in general, that goes to the Devils. They didn't even score a power play goal. Riley tipped on Domi. Didn't know where it was. Didn't get on goal. Nylander battling for it. Gets it down low, but Mikkola will come away. Tries to get it around. OEL just holds it in. Now gets it back for Riley. Down low. Domi just can't tip it on goal. Domi, buddy. Learn to tip. Oh, buddy, Domi. Learn to tip the fucking puck on goal, buddy. Last minute of play in the second. Long pass up ahead for Yarncroak. He can't handle it. That play is called. It's offside, I think. So here's Mikkola. Sends it around. Oel holds it. Comes back. Get that to Willie. Aw, he should have got it to Willie, not Domi. I still get excited when the Leafs go on the power play. I never learned my lesson. Their power play was good in the first series against Ottawa. It's not been good in this one, though. All new FPHL teams. On Kissin, Ethan Rock Lobster. Huh. I've never heard of the FPHL. Oh, man. Defenseman blows the tire. Here comes the Panthers. And good job by McCabe to slow down for Hagee. Allows his D partner Tanev to recover. Leafs back around McCabe. Goes back for Tanev on the other side. And Leafs do get it out. Now on's tipped in. Only 14 seconds left to go in this period. McMahon tries to chip it up ahead for Yarncroak. It was out of his reach. And that is just about to do it. One last chance here for the Panthers. Bennett to the front. And Lawton ties him up. Not allows him to get a shot away. So, no goals in that period. What are the shots? Shots are 29-12 in favor of the Panthers. Let's do this, that. Let's do... So still 1-0 for the Panthers after 2 periods of play. Like we changed the whole coaching staff for a reason, making sure our power play was better, and it's still the same as it was last year. I mean, Leafs have always had this issue. I'm going to be honest. Leafs have always had an issue with their power play. If you take a look, I've said this before, if you take a look at the Leafs power plays throughout their series over the past few seasons, every single time their power play is below like 18. Like, can we see Leafs power play playoffs? Okay, well, this only goes up to 2021. But let's take a look at their power play percentage. Like I said, it only goes up to 2021. I think this site used to be better, and then I think it started to put some stuff behind a paywall. But I used to like StatMuse more. But 2016-2017 against the Capitals, 16%. 2017-2018, that one was against the Bruins. That one was 26.7%, so shocking. But then 18.8%, 15.4%, 13.0%. Let me see if I can try and find their power play percentages for the last 3 seasons or 4 seasons. We just need one more. Trying to keep my cool. Romance. The way you see this game. Yeah. Let's see if we can find. I'd love to see. Does this show the play or their power play percentage? I just want to. There should be an easy way to see this. I don't know why I'm having issues. Anyways, look, it doesn't matter. Either way, my point is that their power play has only really been good in the series that they won against Tampa, and now the series against Ottawa. Outside of that, the power play really has not been that great. I mean, I guess it was in 2017-18 there, but isn't it remarkable the 2 playoff series we actually won with the score? The power play was good. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you look at teams that win a series, a lot of it does have to do with specialty teams. The specialty teams battle is like so key. Will has done his part, and then the rest of the team has to show up. Yeah, Will has been very good. Very, very, very good. Literally, the only goal was not his fault at all. Like, that's a cross-crease pass that is super quick. Like, it was a quick pass by Tkachuk. That's not an easy one to get to, so it's not his fault in the slightest. They really kind of needed to score on one of the power plays that they got, and they didn't. And the Panthers had 4 power plays in the first, for crying out loud. I knew they were going to score on one of them. Yeah, it was very likely. But, I mean, most of them were legit penalties. Like, it's OEL over the glass, which was the 4th one, and it was a penalty. It was over the glass. 3rd one was Nyes, and that was a hook in the slot. And it kind of turned over possession. 2nd one, the McMahon one, boarding. I didn't love that one. I feel like that type of hit happens a lot in the playoffs, but whatever. And then the Domi one, that's a high stick. Like, so like they were legit ones. They were legit power plays, but yeah, I thought their 5-on-5 game in the first period was pretty decent, but the second not so much. It was still okay, but not as great as the first, I thought. Never in trouble until you lose on home ice, but man, it would be nice to go back 3-1 instead of 2-2. Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah, like literally, it's not the end of the series if they lose this game, but holy shit, would it be great to not? I think also, like, one of the more important things is they need to, like, yeah, there is a 2-day break to the next game too. First head coach, Jeff Pyle, from 2003 to 2011, and then 2018 to 2023. Interesting. Yeah, he had a 7-year break and then came back. One of the more important things outside of a win tonight, let's say they just don't get it done in the 3rd period. They just can't come back. They need to at least score on Bobrovsky. If Bobrovsky comes out of this game with a shutout, I would be nervous. I would be very nervous. Because Bobrovsky has not been that great in this series so far. And if he gains some confidence coming out of this game, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. I mean, it's been a very high-scoring series, and that probably like wouldn't last. But man, they at least need to get one here. Very, very important for them to at least get one. Yeah, I'm not overly excited about the 2-day break. Again, man, it's gonna suck so much, actually. Oh no, please don't lose this game. Please don't lose this game. I'm just like thinking about the 2-day break and how fucking annoying it was last time after the Leafs lost that game. And it's funny because in the last series, right, it was a 2-day break in between games 4 and 5. And it wasn't even that bad because the Leafs were up 3-0 in the series and then lost the game in overtime. So it was a close one. And that was the 2-day break. And it was real annoying, just the discourse around the team after that 2-day break. So if you can imagine how much worse it would be if they come out of this game tied in the series. Oh, fuck. Oh, please win this game. Please win this game. Matthews, I am praying for you, Matthews. I am channeling my energy to you. Austin Matthews, you will score a goal. Austin Matthews, you will score a goal. Austin Matthews, you will score a goal. Please. Please. If we had to end up playing Florida in this playoff run, they would be our hardest opponents. Yeah, well, yeah, like, if you think about it, I think they are a more difficult team than Carolina or the Hurricane, or than the Capitals or the Hurricanes. And then on the other side, like, they're better than the Jets, in my opinion. I think they're close with Dallas. It's a different team. It's not quite the same. It's also, I mean, I guess they are better than the Oilers because they beat them last year, right? And then, yeah, they're probably better than the Knights too. So, yeah, like, they are. It's not an easy team. It's not like the Leafs are facing an easy team here. This is definitely one of the hardest opponents they could get. So I don't think there's been a playoff series that we lost where the power play was good. Yeah, not really. It is very important that specialty teams. It's extremely important. It's the difference in this game so far. Now, obviously, the Panthers have had more power plays, but it is the difference in this game. You just need to. It's just like literally. That first power play was so good. That second one was just absolute trash. It was so. That second power play was just so awful. It pisses me off, honestly, thinking about that second power play. It was just terrible. Third one, still not great, but better than the second one, which I guess is not saying too much. I really dislike Riley's thought process of trying to give it to Domi. Domi had two opportunities for a tip on the net, and he fumbles both. Neither get to the net somehow. Which is crazy. I don't know how you don't get either to the front of the net, but I'm gonna get more drink before this third period gets going, because we got 5 minutes. So I'll be right back. We're back. We are back. Let's see. No one said the series would be easy, but like, man, at least gotta wake up a little. Yeah, I mean, still close. The Leafs do, like, I know they're getting outshot right now, but that is how the Leafs tend to play. They played that type of game for a lot of this this year. But yeah. Gladiator's second head coach is John Wroblewski. That's an interesting name. Alright, let's see. 2:49 until this period starts, so we'll just chillax until then. Here's game 6, what day it would be. Well, game 5 is on Wednesday, so it would be Friday, the 16th. Let me double check. Pretty sure it'd be Friday the 16th. Yep. Yep. Yeah. You might be able to. I'm hoping that there isn't one. For my sake. But yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna rub the clover, hoping for good luck in this period. We need good luck in this period. Come on, Maple Leafs. Oh, Maple Leafs. Hurry up. Let's get this period started so I can either be happy or die. I just want to know if I'm going to be happy tonight or die. That's all I want to know. Despite the game being somewhat lopsided, Wolves keeping them in it. The holdout hope it's a one-shot game. It is a one-shot game. It's very easily could go either way. The Leafs are not out of it. And honestly, a lot of the Panthers' shots, I feel like a good amount of them came on the power play. Didn't bring a jersey for either of the teams, so I'll probably have to find something to wear for it. Yeah, that would suck. That must suck. You'd have to, buy a jersey. That's tough. I feel bad for you. We all hate doing that, hey? I hate looking for jerseys and buying jerseys. It's the worst. Yeah, you better just be kidding. They'll hunt you down. My friend who's not a Leafs fan says he keeps betting on Marchand and Lundell, and I told him that if he keeps doing that, I'm gonna come after him, and he's like, all right, I'll stop. All right, so third period is starting up here. Third. All right. I know I wouldn't buy a Jones jersey. Yeah, no, not too high on that one. Please win the hockey game. Yeah, please win the hockey game. It would be nice. All right. Let's get going here. Matthews to take the draw against Lindell. Big third period. Come on, boys. Let's get going. Let's have a big third. And that one is won back by the Panthers. Played in quickly. Tanev wraps it around. Matthews knocks it back out of center. Unfortunately. Oh, that comes for Nyes. Nyes just out of his reach as Mikkola and Luosterainen were working their way back. Fortunately, have Jones in my nice 2023 All-Star jersey. Oh, no, that's too bad. That's a tough one. That's a nice jersey. Those are probably the best ones. Here's Jarnkrok with some speed. Jarnkrok in, shot! And that one was deflected by Ekblad. That was a nice little rush by Jarnkrok, but can't get away from the stick of Ekblad. Now Leafs on the forecheck here. Now I don't know what I'll do with that thing. Figure out a way to strip it, probably. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not sure who else you could get on that one. That would be good for you. That quick shot gets the side of the net in front. Oh, Nylander, I think, had a stick check. Now Rodriguez the other way. He chips it past OEL and he goes off for a change. Bennett with a hit on Benoit. Now that one trickles down on Woll as Bennett hits Ekman-Larsson into Woll. Now Ekman-Larsson and Benoit going at each other. Or going after Bennett, I should say, sorry. Fucking Bennett, dude. Oh, that one just misses Nylander. Dude, fucking Bennett, man. I fucking hate Bennett. Ottawa Senators All-Star Away jersey, 1997, 2007. Has the same striping as the Devils. Yeah, I guess so. I swear Bennett caused another goalie injury. Better be suspended for the rest of the playoffs. It literally will not happen. I promise you that. I promise you that. You would have to, like, literally chop at the goalie's head. Well, a big hit by Bennett, but McCabe saw that coming. He was prepared for it. Nylander to Tanev. Tried to send it across, and it was knocked down. Mikkola, his shot, and it's gloved by Joe Woll. Ugh. I hate Bennett so much, man. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Nosek to take the draw here against the Leafs' third line, and it's one back. There's a quick shot, tipped, and it's loose in front, and Joseph Woll closes up his legs and holds on. Jesus. Ooh, man, it was loose for a second. I honestly don't understand how Bennett wasn't suspended. It doesn't surprise me. He's injured 3 people in the last 2 years in the playoffs. And all of them were dirty plays. It's not like any of them were, it's hockey, it happens. Sometimes guys do get injured. No, all 3 of them were like, I'm going to injure this player. But no, it's fine. Is that going to be enough for icing? No, it's not. You think we'll see Robertson play again this playoffs? Not unless someone gets injured. Here's McMahon. And he loses an edge, but on his knees, gets it to Willie. Carlos shot, tipped on. That missed the net. Matthews was looking for the tip in front. Mr. Reinen drops it for Forsling. That tip saved by Woll. Comes back in front. Marchand looking for it, and it just gets away from him. Fucking Marchand. That one, oh man, a tip there by Ekblad. Almost stolen away by Willie. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Robertson unless there's an injury, honestly. Or unless, like, McMahon has a really bad game. Played to the side of the net, poke free. Here's nice! Robbed by Bobrovsky! Nice had a wide open net, and Bobrovsky comes across. If Nyes wasn't on his backhand, Marner with it. McCabe shot. That's stopped by Bobrovsky. Pacioretty. He'll cycle it down low for Tavares. Tavares trying to work his way to the front. He gets checked by Tkachuk. But Tkachuk turns it over to Marner. Marner sends it to the far side. McCabe, he does get there. Marner's out here with the second line. Now that one caught up by Verhaeghe. Played out to center. Oh, stolen by Marner. Marner works his way in to the corner, sending it out front, and that one's deflected out. This is why I'll be tickled if Bennett signs in Chicago. He would probably be ticked if he signs in Chicago. He'd probably be overpaid. Yeah, probably. Dude, calm the fuck on. Dude, Rodriguez diving. Holy shit. Lay down on the ice for longer. Hey, maybe he'll get suspended, right? You think that? Rodriguez is still down on the ice. So OEL is getting a penalty here. Rodriguez still down on the ice. They're discussing it. The refs are. Rodriguez finally gets up after 5 minutes. That should not be a 5 minute. It's an interference call for sure. He doesn't get him in the head. He gets him in the chest. They're calling it a major so they can review it. It's interference. That's what it is. It's an interference call. It's not like the, yeah, I think Ekman Larsson was expecting the puck to come. That's why he throws the hit. It's interference. I mean, that's not the same as, who the fuck threw the hit in the Tampa, Florida series that got suspended? Why can't I remember it right now? Yeah. It's 2 minute for interference. That is the right call. It's a 2 minute for interference. It's not 5. Yeah, the Hagel one. Like that one was way more aggressive than that right there. That's an interference call. That's it. The Hagel one was aggressive on Barkov. That's what it was. Hagel on Barkov. But yeah, so they called it a 5, which makes sense so they could review it. But yeah, it wasn't a head contact. I think honestly Rodriguez is kind of like, obviously Rodriguez is unsuspecting of that hit there. He didn't think it was coming. I think he kind of was trying to milk that for all he could. He's done that before. Barkov across, and that one hops the stick of Tkachuk. Sent down low for Hagee. It's out of his reach, and Tanev plays it to the line, not out, kept in by Jones. Jones down for Barkov. Barkov, his shot goes off the skate of Tanev. Marner battling for it. It comes down for McCabe cutting it off, and Tanev gets it off the boards and out. Good job by the Leafs. We're able to get the change. Nice throws a hit there on Reinhart. But Verhaeghe brings it in. Down low, coming up front, and it's wide as Tkachuk tried to cut towards the center. No. Or sorry, it was Barkov, sorry. Tkachuk behind the net to Reinhart, across for Jones. Jones to Verhaeghe. Jones, his shot tipped, and Wold makes the save, gets it into the corner. Now Nyes coming away with it on a breakaway, short-handed. Matthew Nyes! Ah! He missed the net. Come on, buddy. Nice, buddy, nice. Now that one, the Panthers want to make sure they're not getting caught for too many men, which turns the puck over. Now it's tipped away, and Ekblad almost had a break. Jesus. Now lead pass up ahead. Here's Lawton. Lawton makes a move. Backhands it way high. He was trying to get around his man. Now Nylander takes it away. Carlo, shot above the net. Tavares off the bench trying to work it in, and now it's offside for the Leafs. First Islander head coach, or Inglefield. Yeah, Nice probably should have. He tries to. I think he tried to catch Bobrovsky unexpectedly. He got the shot off very quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I would have liked to see maybe a move. I don't know. I mean, he beat Bobrovsky on something like that. What was it? Game 1? So, or game 2? Game 1. Hit the net? Yep. It would be nice if they hit the net. It would have been nice if they just hit the fucking net. But that is a big kill for the Leafs. They've taken way too many penalties this game. If that ended up being 5 minutes, I would have been done. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they ever really thought it was 5 minutes. They just wanted to double check since Rodriguez was down for so long. Like I said, he was milking it for so long. But yeah, no universe that should be 5. It's not equivalent to the Hagel hit on Barkov in any way. It's just interference. It's a call. It's a penalty, 100%, but not the same. When I first saw it, I thought I was contacted the head, but after a replay, it was all chest. He didn't get the head at all. Just found a Maple Leafs hockey sweater on eBay. Nice. Yeah, so here's, Nice scored on the breakaway there, going forehand and backhand. That was in game 1, and yeah, here he just tries to get the quick shot away. He had more time. $12:57 left to go. Did the Leafs even have a shot on goal this period? Let's see. Woll comes out to play it. Nosek trying to jump on it. He does. He gets it down for Reinhardt. So Reinhardt's out here, or Nosek's out here with the top unit. I guess it's because Rodriguez is probably in the dressing room still. Reinhardt just throws out, not missed the net by a mile. Cody CC ass shot. No, okay, I guess the Leafs do have 5 shots. For some reason, I thought they had 17 shots through 2, but it was 12 through 2. All right, Carlo. You'll get it to Riley as they try and survey, get something going here. Lead pass up ahead. Matthews on it. Gains the zone, dumps it deep for Marner. Marner after it. On Luostarinen. Matthews trying to come out front. It's knocked away from him. Comes to the line and just gets out. OEL to Nyes. Right back in. Nyes loses an edge, and that's able to be played out, but it'll be an icing call against the Panthers. How many sweaters are you away from collecting all of the CCM Heritage sweaters? I am 6. I believe I think I'm 6 away. I actually just got one the other day. I need to edit that video. But yeah, I think that was number 12. So I'm getting there. And that puck went back by the Leafs. Carlo to Nylander. Nylander up top. And sends it down in front. Bobrovsky makes the save as McMahon was battling right in front of him. So Nylander was out there with the Domi line once again, just trying to get more shifts for Willie. And so Willie's at the top, and he just sends a backhand to the front. It was tipped by Domi, actually. Yeah, Ekblad did a good job boxing out McMahon in front. So Domi going up against Bennett. Domi wins the draw again. Here's Riley. Plays it down behind the net. McMahon after it. He'll poke it for Domi. Domi swings it in front, and good stick by Bobrovsky. Tipped it away. Now here comes the Panthers. That one sent down behind the net. Bennett on it here. Swings it to the front, and that's cut off by OEL. He'll leave it for Domi. Domi up from Riley, who deals back for Los Angeles King head coach Leonard Red Kelly, 1967-1968. Now up ahead for Marner. Marner, spinorama to Matthews on the far side. He tries to get in front. It's stopped by Bobrovsky. Nyes couldn't find the rebound as it was bouncing. Matthews, his pass goes off of the skate of Reinhardt, but he's able to play it to McCabe. Now to Marner. It goes off the back of his skate. Leafs have to touch up so they're not offside. Allows Florida to reset. That one's not called icing. I guess Verhaeghe touched it. Now Benoit, a lot of speed. He'll dump in. Lawton after it now. Got away from him, and Ekblad will get it up ahead. Lundell off the backboards as Benoit had to clear the puck from the front, and he was sliding by, almost takes out Joseph Woll in the process. Holmberg, he tried to flip it to Lorentz there, but didn't get enough juice on that pass. Holmberg can't get that through, and now it's played out. OEL in his own zone here. Leafs have a 3-1 record in these playoffs when they're outshot by the opponent. Nylander works his way over the line. Riley will play it in, out of the reach of Nylander, but good forecheck there by the Leafs. They come up with the puck. Tavares can't backhand it to Pacioretty, but it comes to the line. OEL Holding. Sends it. And stopped by Bobrovsky on a tip by Tavares. So here's Matthews with just a flip of a backhand. Nice. Does actually deflect it. And it bounces down onto Bobrovsky and then sent in front by OEL. Tipped by Tavares right into the chest of Bob. Yeah, Leafs please indeed. God. Not great. How much time is left? 9 minutes left to go in the period. Oh, brother. They still have time. It's only a 1-goal game, but geez. I don't like the fact that Bobrovsky has been finding these pucks through traffic. Although the Leafs have gotten some through traffic with some tips. They haven't been phenomenal. Like, a lot of the tips that they've gotten have been like straight up and down tips, which have allowed Bobrovsky, as long as he's in position, to make the save either way, because it's just going to hit his pads or hit his body. You need to try and get the tips that deflect a little bit to the left and right, so it's going into the blocker and glove area instead of just his chest. Oh yeah, we can beat these guys for sure. They just need a push here. Matthews, Marner, Nyes line out there against this Lindell line. Matthews wins the draw back, but we're going to redo the draw. Okay. Leafs have won 30 faceoffs. Panthers have won 14. And Matthews wins that one. Played back for Nyes. That shot high goes into the corner. Luosterainen comes back for him, and he'll lift it high in the air. Goes back into the Leafs' end, but not enough for icing. Fuck. Riley behind his own net. He's getting shadowed by Marchand. Lee pass up ahead. It's icing call. I don't know why. What was that, Riley? I mean, I guess he was looking for, like, maybe all of his forwards were in the neutral zone. I guess he didn't have much options, but he also wasn't getting pressured by Marchand either. Barkov line out there now on the icing against the Leafs, so Matthews line slightly tired. Not too tired, though. They've been out there for not that long, like 30 seconds, I would say. But Barkov wins it. Here's a shot by Reinhart, and it flutters just over the net. Barkov back. There's a shot tipped. Saved by Joseph Woll. And the Leafs are able to clear the rebound. Barkov up ahead for Nosek. He has some room. Sends it across. Hops over the stick of Reinhart. That was close. Now the Leafs trying to reset here as they're making changes. Nylander to Tavares. Back for Willie. Willie holding on. Up ahead. It's tipped away. Now Leafs need to get back. Bennett 2-on-1 with Verhaeghe. Bennett in. Holds. Scores. That's going to do it. That's probably going to do it for this game. Dude, fuck Sam Bennett. I hate him so much. So Nylander peels back here, tries to send it up to Tavares, and it was Ekblad stands up at the line, and Bennett just holds McCabe. Why is McCabe going back to Verhaeghe when Tanev is there? What is McCabe doing there? Now here comes the Leafs. Domi with the shot, glove save. McMahon going after Kulikov, Yarncroke in it there in Bennett. We're going back home, Ty. I hate to otherwise, but it's not looking good. Kachuk is pissed at McMahon. He is not happy. Yeah, it is upsetting. Yeah, I can see why Kachuk is upset. I can see why Kulikov or Kachuk is upset. That probably should be a penalty against McMahon. I mean, there's still 7 minutes left. The Leafs can tie this one, but I'm going to be honest, I don't see it. I really don't. Nyes does get it back, but Luostarinen is pressuring OEL, so that allows Lindell to come in and send it out. Just at least get a goal. Wolves out to play it. He turns it over. Luostarinen almost got away with it, but Riley came back to help him out. Sent to the front of the net. It bounces off the backboards. Riley gets it across to OEL. Nyes chips it past his man, and Matthews on the forecheck here. Please just get a goal, guys. Please just score one goal. Sens head coach was Rick Bowness. I don't think I didn't know that, to be honest. Didn't realize he was their first head coach. Benoit dumps it in. Chased there by Lawton. Or Lorentz. Short side shot. Misses the net. Carlo across. And that one is waist high on Lawton, so he can knock it down. And Reinhart carries it out. Dude. Like, Panthers come in. There's a quick shot by Verhaeghe. That one goes high. Lawton able to chip it out. Nylander tries to get it back for Lawton. It's out of his reach. Now Lawton, or Verhaeghe coming the other way. Kulikov with a shot into Wool, and he holds on. Don't go to commercial break, dude. Just get it over with. Just play out these final 5 minutes. Come on. I don't want to have to watch the rest of the 5 minutes, man. I'm done. This game's over. Just good game, go next. You know what I'm saying? It just took way too, like, even though it was only one goal on the power play, they took way too many penalties this game. Just so undisciplined. I thought 5-on-5 for the most part, they weren't terrible. But, like, 6 power plays, just awful. Yeah, I guess you do have a chance to go to game 6. Yep, I'm upset too, as you can tell by my by my posture here, where I'm just fucking like sunken into my chair as most as I can. Mic up to my face. Ugh. I'm more upset at this loss than the game 5 loss to Ottawa. Oh, the next 2 days are gonna suck so much, dude. Ugh. Like, I know the series isn't over. Leafs still have home ice advantage. It's basically a best of 5 now instead of a best of 7. Or a best of 3, I should say, sorry. Instead of a best of 7. I just hate the Panthers so much. I hope all of them have an awful Christmas. They all get a present that they don't want. They have to try and figure out how to return. They didn't get a receipt from the person who gifted them a gift. So they're just stuck with a shitty item that they don't want. They don't want to say that it's a shitty item that they don't want. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm sad. Yeah, we got 2 days, and I'm so looking forward to reading everyone's takes for the next 2 days about how the Leafs blew the series. Even though it's literally just the home team's won. That's all it was. Domi tries to center it. It was way high. It was like at Riley's chest. So it's Yarncrook with Domi and McMahon right now. Berube has really switched up his lines. You know what? Maybe we see Robertson. Berube has been fucking with the lines all game. Matthews tips it in. Marner holds the zone. Lays it down low. Nye's trying to work his way around Mikkola. Dodgers a check. Matthews trying to help him out there as well. Now Marner back. Here's OEL to Marner. Down for Matthews. Matthews holds. Marner shot. That one deflects wide. Marner can't knock that one down. Free David Kampf. I don't see Kampf coming in. I don't know. I think if they wanted Kampf in, they would have done it a while ago. Yeah, I think McMahon comes out, probably Robertson in. But I don't know, maybe they don't. Maybe they keep the same lineup. Who knows? I would like to. That puck comes up back in front. Reinhardt with it now. Has to dodge the ref. He does get it back. Kulikov shot deflects by Nylander. That quick shot from the side by Nosek. He was looking to go short side. Woll made the save and he held on. Robert has a hat when he comes back in the lineup he scores, so I think it's time to bring him back. Yep, I would agree. The only thing... Oh man, that almost goes off Woolen in. The only thing about Robertson, he has a tendency to take some real shitty penalties. And after taking 6 penalties in this game, I'm sure Berube's kind of pissed about that. Doesn't want that to happen again. So I'm sure that's something that he's considering. That do I want to put a guy in the lineup who has a tendency to take real dumb penalties? And we'll see what we'll see if Berube tries to get Matthews away from this Lundell line. Because the Matthews line did a lot better against the Barkov line, and they that's Maurice ended up changing the the matchups there. I mean, not like it's the Matthews line fault. As Matthews walks in, tries to get around his guys. Empty net now here for the Leafs with 2:45. Tavares is on. All right, I guess I'll sit up. Marner to Matthews. Sends it in front, tip just wide. Nylander on it. Back to Riley, just not able to hold the zone. Robertson has this little offensive touch to his game. That's why I want him in. Yeah, I do too. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the period. Rube will take a timeout. So let's see if the Leafs have 2 goals in them in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, fuck me, man. Fuck me. Yeah, me too, kid. Me too. Couple of days break slows down the Panthers' momentum. I hope so. I mean, yeah. It's so funny just how, like, I know that momentum is a big factor, for sure. But, like, the discourse coming out of this game is going to be, wow, the Leafs are blowing this series. It's so funny. When it's literally the Leafs won 2 games at home, the Panthers won 2 games at home. That's all it is. We saw that in the Blues and Winnipeg series. Leafs keep the empty net even though the play is outside the blue line. Interesting. Leafs do win the draw. Nylander jumps it in right on Bobrovsky. Ekblad coming in. Leafs trying to hold the zone. Gets past Riley towards the empty net. Blocked by Mitch Marner. Marner with the good save there. Lead pass. Tavares. That one flipped high and batted out. No sec on it. Tavares trying to get that puck off him. Riley coming back to poke it free. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Leafs need 2 goals in 2 minutes. Nylander on the forecheck. Ekblad wraps it around and gets past Riley. Comes back out. Guys, come on. I can't even get in the offensive zone time here with the 6-on-5. Riley lead pass denies. He's stopped up at the line. And now it's lifted back down. Marner makes another save. The Leafs can't break this blue line stand by the Panthers. Puck, weird bounce off the boards, held in by Nylander. Shot on goal. Tavares just puts it off the side of the net. Nylander up high. Matthews back for Willie. Marner down for Riley. Shot. And Bobrovsky makes the save. Riley chips it around. Goes to the side of the net. And now it's back in behind. Nylander sends it to Marner. Marner fake shot. Down for Matthews. Marner down low again for Tavares. He gets pulled down. Nye's on the forecheck. Battle for it in the corner. 50 seconds remaining. Just get a fucking goal, guys. Just one. Just one. It's still pinned up against the boards. They're doing the best to just buy as much time as they can. Nye's stick is being held. He's trying to break free. It's still just pushed up against the boards. Finally comes free. Matthews tried to send it out front. It was taken away by a Panther player. And all the way down, it's an icing call. Good job by Nylander to hold the zone. Puts it down low and saved by Bobrovsky. Tavares puts it wide, motherfucker. And then that one's a good blocker save by Bob. .7 seconds left. I just want one. And Panthers win the draw. Comes back to center. Leafs have just a couple of random guys out there. They didn't put their top guys out there. They were out there for the entire 2 minutes. So That's going to do it. 10 seconds remaining. The Leafs are going to fall and lose as... Hey, hold on. The Panthers, classic, getting some extra punches after the whistle is done. Marchand takes his glove off, trying to throw punches at McMahon as the ref is in between them. This is classic Panther hockey. Who was down in the corner? Is it Yarncroke? No, it's Domi. Domi was at the bottom there. The linesman helmet is off. They're chanting USA. Dude, Florida is so fucking funny. They are the most... I'm not going to say anything. Just the USA chants. Very ridiculous. They're very funny. They're very funny. Let's just say I'm not surprised. Okay, I can see why they went after Domi. Domi throws a pretty bad check on Barkov. That's a pretty bad check by Domi. But then Panthers go right after him. So that does it for Game 4. Leafs lose 2-0. Motherfucker. That's why home ice. Trying to stay positive, but it's frustrating. Yep. I'll be less upset if we lost this game. If we won Game 3, yeah, I mean, obviously. Shutout, we got shut out for the second time in the playoffs. Unacceptable. I mean, teams get shut out in the playoffs. It happens. It's annoying that it happens in back-to-back series. But Oilers game is tomorrow, not tonight. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pissed. I'm done. I'm done. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I want to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Game 5 is a must win. You literally, I mean, you just have to win on home ice. You have to win on home ice. You have to win on home ice. It's as simple as that. Just win on home ice. It's literally, yeah. Like, we were kind of saying this game was a must win. No, like Game 5, if they lose Game 5, it's over. It's done. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Go Leafs, go indeed. Yeah, I'm mad. I'll see you for Game 5 on Wednesday. God fucking damn it, dude. God fucking damn it.